Good morning everyone, we are from Group 6 and today we would like to present about journal article review, its weaknesses, gaps and future directions. My name is Samuel Kevin Adison.
My name is Pugu Dwiendrian.
My name is Sumatari Hakim.
My name is Al Febri.
And here is the article that we would like to review. Next slide please. The article title is Emotional Dimensions in the Linguistic Analysis of Internet Memes. So, the author is Lieven van de Loonhout, journal name Language Sciences, the year of publication this year, believe it or not. And so, let's just go into the next slide, please. So, what this article focuses on the relationship between language, images, and emotions in online communication. Van de Loonhout, the author, mainly examines how internet memes work as multimodal constructions. Well, that help people express complex emotions or stances and altitudes quickly in digital interactions. The article also discusses a problem in online communication where important face-to-face elements such as facial expressions, gestures, and tone of voice are often missing. According to the author, memes help solve this issue by bringing a sense of emotion and human expression back into text-based conversations. As you can see in the examples here, that's about it. Next slide, please. Core concepts. So there are two core concepts in this. That is multimodal constructions. The article explains that memes combine text and images to create meaning together, forming a kind of grammar, we would say, that helps people communicate emotions and ideas quickly online. As you can see from this Drake meme, which is like 10 years old at this point. And there's also shortcuts to stance. Memes act as a shortcuts to stance because they allow people to express opinions, emotions, and social attitudes quickly through familiar visual and textual patterns. Next slide, please, which will be presented by my friend.
So the next is weaknesses. The author itself already mentioned about his own weakness on his the article itself. The first one is reliance on older data and established pattern. So it talk about only well-known meme formats that way older, like this kind of meme. And like 6-7 meme and also like Brand Rot and the other, it may not on this article. And the second one is non-systematic and quantitative methodology. The research uses personal observation and collecting examples instead of systematic statistical analysis, which means it does not provide numerical evidence about how common this kind of meme pattern are online. And the last is different social needs. The memes analyzed mostly come from specific online communities. And so the findings may reflect certain social groups rather than a whole internet culture, something like that. So next slide, that's gonna be presented by my friend.
Thank you. Next is research guide. The first is platform gap. The study does not fully discuss about TikTok and other short video platform like Instagram or YouTube Short, even though they are highly popular among younger users. As a result, new form of meme communication such as Brand Rot trends receive limited attention in the analysis. And second is functional gap. The article also exclude memes that mainly function as inside jokes or community humor, such as anti-memes and the lost meme. Because of this, the study does not deeply examine how this meme may still create emotional connection and strengthen group identity online. Next.
And based from our finds, we have three suggestions that we suggest. The first one is quantitative validation. For the future research, you should use more systematic and quantitative methods to strengthen the findings and measure how common these meme patterns are on a larger scale. And then the second one is expansion to video media. Future studies should also analyze video-based platforms like TikTok or Reels or YouTube Shorts to understand how emotional communication works in a short-form video memes. And lastly, integrating social learning. Video research can explore memes that function as inside jokes or community humor to see how they create belonging and strengthen online social connection. Next. And the conclusion is, this research successfully explained that meme function as a multimodal construction and shortcuts to stance in digital communication, helping people express emotions, opinions, and social attitudes quickly online. However, the study also has several limitations, including its reliance on older meme formats, non-systematic methodology, and limited discussion of TikTok and social binding memes. These gaps show that linguistic research still needs to adapt to the fast-changing nature of internet culture. Therefore, further studies should focus on quantitative analysis, video-based platform, and community-based meme cultures to better understand how memes shape emotional expression, social belonging, and communication in the digital era. That's all from us. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.